Okay, let's dive in. Today we're looking at Leap.new. It's an AI platform making, well, a pretty big claim, letting people who aren't developers build and deploy custom apps, just using simple prompts, kind of like ChatGPT.
Right, and our mission here is to really dig into the source material we've got. It's basically a detailed tutorial someone ran, testing Loop's actual capabilities. Speed, results, deployment, the whole 9 yards. Is it really building apps or just fancy prototypes?
Yeah, exactly. So Leap seems aimed at anyone with an idea, maybe some data, who wants to build something real without getting totally bogged down writing code. But there are tons of no-code tools out there. What makes this one stand out?
Well, I think the real differentiator based on the source seems to be the infrastructure it sets up automatically. We're not just talking static websites here.
Okay.
It bundles in things like built-in PostgreSQL databases. It offers deployment right away to major clouds, AWS, Google Cloud Platform, or this thing called Encore. Plus, it supports microservices and event-driven architecture from the get-go.
Okay, that is different. So for a non-developer, that means the app is kind of built to scale without needing a huge rebuild later on.
That seems to be the idea, yeah. It's trying to handle that back-end complexity.
Got it. So let's talk about the test case in the source material. They tried building a habit tracking app, needed a custom interface, specific colors, sign in, sign out, the whole deal.
And the user experience during that build, the feedback was, it felt pretty intuitive. Apparently, the platform actually shows the code being written in real time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, which, for someone without a dev background, seeing that happen can make the whole process feel less like a mysterious black box, more approachable.
Okay, but here's the part I'm really curious about, the timeline shocker. The source claims after pasting in the prompt, the entire app, front end, back end, including testing and fixing its own errors, was done in about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
12 minutes. I mean, come on. Was there a lot of manual cleanup needed after, or was it genuinely that fast and hands-off?
The tutorial suggests it was, well, surprisingly rapid. 12 minutes apparently got them a working integrated system, and this habit flow app wasn't trivial.
Right.
It had custom graphics, like little battery-style graphs. Users could add new habits, color code them. It had history logs, even handled back-end stuff like time zone settings.
Wow, okay. So it wasn't just a pretty face. The AI was actually building a data model, a schema.
Exactly. It suggests a deeper level of generation than just UI components. The source mentioned seeing distinct architecture views for habits, authentication, check-ins, showing it was a properly integrated system.
And it was ready to go, like deployable.
Apparently so. Ready for public preview or linking up with GitHub?
Okay, that kind of speed and power sounds expensive.
What about the cost? The source mentioned a credit system.
Yeah, this part was a bit confusing, honestly. The plan names were like Pro 10X for $30 and 2X for $60. Kind of inverted and not super clear what they mean.
Huh, weird naming. Maybe compute power or something. Maybe. But the interesting bit was the strategy around credits. You can earn them on the free tier, like by posting about Leap or referring users.
Ah, so they incentivize trying it out and spreading the word.
Precisely. And the key finding, the person doing the tutorial managed to deploy that custom habit flow app, even with a custom domain, using only those free earned credits.
Okay, that's significant. Free tier deployment of a custom app built in 12 minutes.
It really shifts the focus, doesn't it? The source material points towards a future where generating these complex integrated apps quickly via prompts becomes maybe the norm. The differentiator then becomes how easily and reliably you can deploy them.
Right, that connection to AWS, GCP, Encore. That's the proof it's a serious tool, not just a toy.
Exactly. Accessibility of deployment is key.
So, thinking about that, building and deploying habit flow in 12 minutes, potentially for free.
Yeah.
It leads to a pretty provocative final thought for you listening. If AI can already spin up integrated apps and handle basic deployment like this, how long until these tools are managing really complex stuff? Things like tricky data migrations or dynamically scaling infrastructure in real time. Even better than humans. What does this kind of acceleration do to the very definition of development expertise going forward? Something to chew on.